guys, Daniel here. In this video I'm going to go over ECAM Live, which is the best software for Mac on the planet, on the market for sure. So please subscribe to the channel. If you get any value from this video, on this tutorial that I'm going to go over, please like the video and smash that alert bell hit that alert bell so you get notified when I drop some new content on the channel. So we're just going to go over overview of ECAM Live, what you can do, but show you some of the bells and whistles if you're looking to get into live streaming and do your little show for yourself, where you can go live on YouTube, live on Facebook, or what we're doing now, just record your screen to do some screen shares, and you just want to record your screen as well. And one of the cool things is it actually can record as you're doing your live videos, so you're getting two for the price of one. So you're doing your live video and it's actually being recorded down to your local machine. It's not a web-based software. You'd actually download it to your computer, which runs faster and it's more reliable, and you don't have that lag or latency problem if it's a web-based. You're not reliant on the web to actually control how your quality of your live streams are. So without further ado, just going to get right into it. As you can see on the screen, there's a few of these boxes everywhere that controls ECAM Live. And to do that, even when you're screening, I'll give you a quick tip. You can go to live demo mode, which is where we're in now. This is live demo mode of the whole ECAM system, and as you can see, there's custom overlays. So the main thing we're going to start off with on the left hand side here with scenes. Like everything revolves around scenes. Whether you have an intro scene, whether you have an outro scene, whether you have the your middle section, which is your content, something that you follow, like a movie script, where you want to start and where you want to finish, and how you want to actually do the in-betweens until you get to your outros and so forth. So you can create your scenes. Like if you do want to do a countdown, we can revert to the countdown through the shortcut keys. And we have here the scenes here for the Facebook Live, so you can actually put all your assets into folders as well, which is cool. Like you might have a certain section of scenes for a certain project. You can do that as well. So as you can see, we do have a couple of folders here for the demo purposes. Like for the Facebook Live, we have a countdown scene, and then we have the default main scene, which we're looking at right now. You might have a screen share, have an iPhone share, you have a little bit of an outro, and then you might just want to share your iPhone all by itself when you're just doing some tutorials on your phone and you don't want yourself in the picture, and you just want to do your own, just the phone alone. And with the scenes comes all your assets, your content, your images, your videos, your video overlays, your ins and outs. So before we go over these overlays, going back to the scenes here, like if we were run to the countdown, if you had a countdown before you were going to go live on Facebook, you might have a 5-minute countdown, 7-minute countdown, then you can run that and it automatically mutes your mic. So you might be able to see me in the background. Before I show you this, you'll see me in the background, but my audio will be muted automatically until your next scene. So as soon as your countdown finishes, you'll see that it reverts straight back to the next scene, which is the next layer in your scenes. So if we move over to the countdown, when we move over to the countdown, I'm going to change the countdown timer to like 15 seconds or so. You'll see a countdown and it will revert back to me. it was meant to review. I was not going to edit it, but as you can see, I didn't edit it to the 30 seconds. It was staying on, but you see what was happening as it was counting down. You see me in the background moving around and doing my thing. So that gives you sort of like a warm up to your Facebook Lives. You know, gets you in the mood, gets you in your state ready for the Facebook Live, and it gets you ready, your viewers, to come on slowly, because they can see you're just about to come on live, so they get prepares them too for your content. So this is about the default screen here, and so like you say, if you have your overlays here for each of these scenes, like for the next scene, you can just do a screen share. If I was to do my screen share, and go to 3, as you see, there's another, this what's here, what you're seeing now, this is the overlay, whereas my face becomes just a little window here as the pip, the person in person. As you can see, you can control it here with me and the pip as I'm sharing my screen. Like if I wanted to share something now, I would go down to my laptop, and then I could go over stuff and share it with you. If you're doing screen sharing and showing what you're doing on your screen, so you could do a quick screen share of what it's actually happening. And if you wanted to do your iPhone share, you could just do it again, just do to your next scene. If I went to the next scene and I wanted to share something on my phone, if I was doing a quick tutorial, see, as you can see, I'm scrolling there. Like if you're on a program, you wanted to show them a feature on Instagram or some other platform that you wanted to show them a hack, you could do that. You can see on the left hand side, the iPhone becomes the pip, so, and you become in the main screen. And if you want to teach something like another hack or so on a program or app that you're trying to highlight and show off as well. And then at the end of your video, as you can see, like it's in the iPhone share, I'm going to show you quickly. iPhone share, like each scene has a correlating overlay, so there's certain assets correlated to the scenes. So if you went back to the screen share, went back to 3, you see these assets belong to the screen share. Same thing if I went back to here, these assets here, these overlays all remain with this particular scene. And you see down below as well, I keep the sound bites, the sound down below, so you can see whether the sound is actually losing the sound or is it dropping out. So it gives you detailed information of what's happening in your live stream. So you can see now with my iPhone, you can see you can actually mute. Like if I was to play something on the iPhone, if we went back to the iPhone share and we went to a particular app here and you wanted to play
grab my smiley face,
you can see the sound coming
and say
through.
a little prayer for you.
You saw the sound coming through there, which you can actually mute. Like if you're doing a tutorial and you didn't want the sound to play in the background of that particular app, you can mute it off. So it gives you a lot of controls. And you have your own sound effects now. If we went to some of the sound effects here, which is always keeps it handy, you can use that. You can do it just. Thank you. So you can have your little sound bites of where you want to actually run your show, keep it, upbeat, and you want to get your customers or you get your viewers involved, which is all about what you should be doing with your, with your shows. You can have different other types of if you have a thought there, you just, so that gives you a little bit of idea. You can have your custom sound effects. Obviously you can make a folder of your favorites that you use for each show. You can have a set of favorites, so everything you can categorize and put into folders, so these particular sound bites relate to each show that you do, or different types of shows, or different types of platforms that you're using as well. You could be on a particular YouTube that you have a whole set of your scenes, your overlays, and your sound bites and your sound levels already checked off. So when you do your live shows on each platform, you're not worrying, have to recreate and to do it all over again. You just click on this folder, it's already ready to go, which is the beauty of ECAM. And if you want to just do like your own, the iPhone on its own, you can. So you can actually mute that. Like if you were scrolling through, I can mute my iPhone now, and you can just be scrolling by and showing something on the iPhone. So they can come back to you. So that comes back to you again, to your own scene, and then you can just start your show and just keep on going. So you can create all these different scenes, different assets to come in and out, and then you could have your outro. You can go, you're winding up your show as well. You can go to the outro. And then, please subscribe to the channel to never miss a fantastic episode on this channel, and all that drama that you'd actually go through to help your subscribers, solve a problem that they're going through, whether it's marketing, whether it's mindset, which is very present in what's happening in the world today. And you can actually use, like if you do have a green screen, you can actually use the green screen feature. Like most people these days, they want to put a green screen, and they might be able to share something, a different background while they're doing the actual presentation. So you can have that option there. You can actually see your picture settings with your camera effects. You can actually change the way it looks, saturation, temperature, brightness. So you can bring it up and down. The temperature, if you want to make it cooler, warmer, tint, saturation, and all these different types of things you can really dive into. And you can change your zoom. You want it to zoom out. Well, once you unlock, is that the program? As you can see, I've locked the scenes so they don't move around, or I can't alter them while I'm doing the recording or so forth, so assets don't go like flying across the screens and so forth. And if you wanted to add text, you can add text. So if we wanted to add some text here, like a scrolling text, if you want to like a ticker scroll, you can create some text here. So this is the if I can spell ECAM live tutorial, and then you want to make it a scroller ticker, you can make it like that. Change the size of the text. You want it in the middle, and then you could add your scroller text, wherever you want to do. You can see that, and then you can change the speed of this particular scroller ticker to make it slower, faster, depending how fast you want, whatever the information that you're trying to share. So this is the ECAM live tutorial. So as you can see, you can slow it down or speed it up depending what you want to get out of it and what message that you're trying to get across to your viewers. So that gives you a quick overview of how ECAM works. But there's so much more detail in terms of setting it up with the different cameras, whether using a DSLR, whether using just your webcam. This is just through the webcam to keep it simple, but you can take it to the next level and have different types of sound devices, cameras. You can have like 1, 2, 3 cameras, 2 cameras for different views, lighting and so forth. Get yourself a really professional looking show. So if you want to get rid of stuff, you just go to the X there. So as you can see, you can switch, add a few buttons which you get different devices to control all your scenes that you want to get during your show. So hopefully this helps out, gives you just a quick overview of ECAM Live, which is probably the best software for Mac in my opinion. There is other ones you can use, but they're specifically a more general ones, like, and the learning curve is far greater. But I just wanted to share that with you. I'm really enjoying using ECAM for going live in your Facebook group and into other groups as well. It just makes it easier because the native Facebook Live software is not too cool. It's not too great for doing, sharing your screens and so forth, and it gets a bit buggy. But apart from that, ECAM is probably the go-to thing if you're on a Mac. So hopefully this just gives you just a quick overview. And one thing I think I did miss was the comments. Like if you're running a live video and you had your comments come up and you unlock, just remember to unlock your scenes, otherwise you can't actually. So you have your comments here. Like if you had comments coming in, different comments here. So if you're running a show, you can see where your comments are coming in. You can actually change the way the comments are in terms of style and settings. You just click on the little edit button. So that gives you a way to edit your text overlays. And when you're in your with the comments, if you go into your settings here and go to general, you can set how long these comments actually stay on the screen for, because you don't want them to stay on there permanently. It's set for 15 seconds and now they automatically disappear. So that gives you time to acknowledge the person that's doing the comment, read it out, and it'll stay up there for like I suppose 5 seconds after that, after you've read it out, displayed it, and it will automatically disappear until you, otherwise you have multiple comments on your screen. So you just get the rid like that. If you want the next one, and yeah, and you can just put them back on the screen depending what they were. Different comments. As you can see, you can you're commenting, they have their picture. If they give you if they actually logged in, you can see who they are and so forth. So that gives you another way you can customize the look and the feel towards your show, just even with your comments. So your whole show was actually customized, so you can actually run it really smoothly and you can actually have a great experience for your viewers to give them a bit of a show. You can actually add sounds and so forth as well. So this is Daniel. Please subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you got some value from this when you got a quick look at ECAM. Let me know in the comments what you're using presently, if I could help in any way. If you're looking for an alternative to what you're using, let me know in the comments, and if you liked the video, got some value, don't forget to smash that alert so you can get notified when I drop some more content on this channel. So thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Catch you guys later.